has definitely come on in nice and easy. He gets aggressive. I don't know about that player, as JR is going to take off Coldy, overstepping the bounds there. Bomb will go down, and they have full window and mid control here, so this is going to make the retake really hard.
Yeah, Vega in complete control of the situation right now, and the best that Spirit can hope for is maybe grabbing a pick here early on, but the way that Vega's entrenched is certainly not going to help their cause. JR going to be a menace there from the Palace, trying to get some kills out in the way and get them all done, but it looks like his teammates are going to be there to do it for him. And while he was going for the defuse, Softic is actually going to be eliminated. The first round on the board here for the Vega Squadron, and a really good start as we start to dive into what will be Mirage. Him falling back, this A hit is imminent, and this nade is going to land supreme. A big nade there, a lot of damage done on Chopper and Tony Black. Coldy's going to be trying to mop him up there. Going to do just that. Grenades raining in. Now Davkos with the op. Coldy with the second one. JR and Crush with just about mission impossible on their hands, and they do find themselves in the sight, not for long. Chopper falls to the hands of that AUG.
Coldy's doing work.
Yes, indeed, he is. He's currently sitting 11-3 as he grabs another one to close out the round there for Team Spirit. A second one on the board. Goodness, this is not how you do it.
No, and Hutchie's going to make a play over towards that B bomb site. He's going to have to try and draw the rotation. He's pulled a player off Cat here, but it shouldn't really matter. Hutchie will actually open the account. They can cascade off of the balcony into the bomb site. And the man in question continues to frag, but will fall. And they haven't always been able to capitalize, especially with these pistols right now. It's even more of a difficult task. And JR's going to push out on his own, straight into the crosshair of Dima. Someday Young will find another, and the round continues to fall apart for Vega. As like I mentioned, the opening came in, but the round is not to follow.
Big nades there, and what was the downfall of Vega Squadron in this round. The Okulas are not swimming too far right now.
They might not be ready. Look, this is a pounce play straight to the side. Flashes come over, they're up the A ramp, they're at Tetris. Coldy gets one, Tony Black with the instant trade, and now Davkos. Alice has missed the shot. JR's going to get it instead, and SDY on top of the staircase. He's going to mop this one up. Did he see the play across the bench? He must have missed it.
He does now, and in fact, he does take down Tony Black, who's already pretty low on HP. He's going to see what else he can do. SDY going to go ahead and get taken down as well. Chopper coming really alive in this round. Now all up to Sotvic. Does have the op, doesn't have a kit. That kill will go a long way, though. Now 1 versus 1, op v op, and the bomb is down in sight. He has really worked this one into his favor. And the repositioning from JR is going to come with that of a ramp. It's going to be a slower play here, I'd like to imagine. Over a minute left on the clock, but he slips out of A ramp just in time. They're going to get wind of each other here just any second, but Sotvic has absolutely no idea. He could be coming from B, could be coming from anywhere. In fact, these two guys are just about back-to-back at this point. Has to have heard the sound cue there from the scope. The grenade's going to come in. Didn't put any damage down on a JR, which is really unfortunate there for Sotvic, and JR can't land the shot, which would have made this a much easier affair. 40 seconds left, and it's a shooting gallery down here on the A site. Molotov coming out. JR realizes he needs to get this bomb and try to get it planted, and he's going to eat away a lot of damage there on the Sotvic, just toying with this food right now. Fake pistol flash, doesn't fully commit to it.
He's doing his back on him.
Turned his complete back to this guy. Chad, you know that was a little risky, but in the end, it does work out. It does get the plant. Both players about half health, 60 to be exact. Trying to get the spam down there with the USP, can't seem to connect the shots. And what was the most awkward round I have seen in some time, JR does come out victorious.
A-bombs up. Look at this A-ramp push. Crush is close up. He has 2 players in tow. They want to get close and personal.
And they have done just that, but Chopper falling leaves Crush all the way up here by his lonesome. He can't really back out, and they're going to find him sooner rather than later. He does find one before he's eliminated. And Dima and Coldy are coming in and clean up here. Hutchie and Tony Black trying to hold down the site as best as possible. Fighting off from this CT ramp right now. Trying to retake there from Ticket. Grenade's going to do a ton of damage on the Sotvic, and that's going to help things tremendously here. Trying to keep this bomb from going down. Coldy hitting an amazing shot there with the Glock. And, well, with Tony Black falling, that does leave Hutchie all by his lonesome. Still sort of lingering around there at the A ramp. The bomb has been planted for Team Spirit, and it's planted so that, well, they don't necessarily need to stay in the site. Hutchie doesn't know this. It's going to be a rough retake for him, and the longer he waits, the more positioning that Spirit are going to have to get. They're electing to go for this double ramp here, so no way that Hutchie expects them to both be here. He's going to have to do something just a little bit aggressive, maybe get in their face. Tap the bomb, incoming. Does tap the bomb, does not. He does have a kit, actually. Blinded. And now with Coldy moving all the way up to Tetris, it is only a matter of time. But again, we find ourselves in a little bit of a holding pattern. Crush, a big kill there on the Sotvic with the Deagle. And now everything just sort of comes into place. Molotov holding off JR from doing anything with this AWP out in the open.
It's a big pickup right there.
Yeah, big pickup, but he is going to pick up some damage as well. Hitting down to 16 HP. This one has turned in the favor of Vega, and with a quickness. Coldie, a man that can definitely do it in this matchup if anyone's going to be doing it, finds himself alone with the AK, a bomb.
Plenty of time as well here. 40 seconds left on the clock. The problem is the CTs are giving him all the room in the world he wants to work with, and walking into the crosshair of JR's AWP. He'll drop.
Here comes the hit. A little bit of damage on a Sotfik before the hit starts, and they found their way out to Tetris. Tony Black with the crossfire, tries to get 2. SDY takes him down. Now a 3 versus 3. Coldie, Demon, SDY trying to get this bomb down. Shouldn't be a big problem, but this player peeking off catwalk, well, that could be the thorn in the side. And the spray's there. Can't connect the shots as needed. It's going to be Demon and SDY on 13 and 14 HP. Coldie chiming into the round finally. Now JR versus Coldie, 1 versus 1, AWP versus AK. No kit on the JR, perhaps he can find one. Looking for the shot, and he does have it. He does have the time as well. All in on this one, but not as much as Vega, as they have gone in with that full buy. Some Die Young finding his way out on the site. He does have this MAC-10. He's going to prove to be a menace here. He can't seem to lock him down, and Hutchie will be grabbing 2 huge kills here in his efforts to defend this B bomb site. Big time coming alive. This is what's going to be Coldie and Davkos. This round has gone absolutely horribly for Team Spirit. What they can hope for now is finding a pick here, finding a kill there. He does spot the player on the catwalk. It's going to be Tony Black, taking a considerable amount of damage in the meantime. But knowing where this bomb is and knowing what's on the cards, Davkos is going to try to reposition so that he can get anything going at all to try to salvage this round for Team Spirit, who were up with 13 rounds on the board. Chad, that is not the story that you want to be told if you're Team Spirit.
No, and you're right there. If they can find a couple more picks in this situation, it is going to continue to keep that economy down. So Davkos walking up catwalk here. I don't think he's going to expect Tony Black in the vent room. The Fama should really just take him down quite simply. But Davkos, I said he didn't expect the player. The jiggle peek, the headshot, away it goes. This round is looking ever more possible now, as Coldie has been performing fantastically here. Not a lot of HP to work with, but if he can find a kill, could force a pivot, and Davkos could find a kill of his own.
That's right. Coldie definitely the one that you want alive in this situation for what he's put on the table at this point. It's not going to be dinner, Chad.
So that's 8 rounds now on the board for Vitality, who are going to have to put up a tremendous half if they want to snatch the victory.
Yeah. And in this round, there will be no victory for Team Spirit. For that smoke to fade, Chopper going to get flashed in, and there's no one there just yet, but he's about to have a bad nuke pistol down on his head. Instead, it will be Dima that does fall. Chopper finding a second. Davkos coming alive, finding 2. So now we got ourselves an even strength ball game, Chad. 3v3, Davkos, Coldie, and SDY. With 30 seconds on the clock and JR holding A by himself, they're going to try to do something strange here. They've got to re-hit this bomb site. They realize it would take way too long to go ahead and rotate all the way back to A. And SDY is coming out of those apartments, can't seem to get anything going. And Coldie, once again, 30 kills to his name so far. He's going to have to get something. He's going to have to do it fast. 14 seconds. This clock is ticking. He's going to get that bomb down at the very least, but he's unaware if there's players towards CT, if they're playing a connector, which they are, or where they're going to be trying to crash down on him from. And right now, they're going to be taking it slow and smooth. Crush and Hutchie here with the retake.
Oh, the trade potential is definitely here, but if Coldie swings, he could catch them looking the wrong way.
He could. They don't have a kit to the name. They're going to have to do something fast. They do it just that. They do it quickly. They do it quietly, because slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And a fun fact for you, Chad.
A couple of flashbangs. They're going to hope that Hutchie here isn't able to deliver. Is that Molotov is going to land?
It does land. Wow, yeah, right there on top of the smoke, and you would have thought that that would have extinguished it. Did not happen. They're going to be holding down this bomb site like it's nothing. Cutting them up like butter and a knife. It's going to be Hutchie grabbing 2 to end that round. 5 staying alive. We got a 14-14 game here, Chad. All tied up. And then the one player from Connector on the side of Vega. But that bomb's ticking, Chad. It's getting ever so hairy down here.
I don't like this post plan.
Yeah, they're going to try to smoke it off. They're going to try to do what they can. But right now, the peak's coming out supreme. Coldie winning his, and Crush taking down Sotfik. Taking down another. The defuse is on, and the frags are there as well. It's going to be a round for Vega. We've got a 15-14 ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Feels like they're doing that spread pick play again, as the bomb is already pivoting close towards Palace. Look how aggressive it is. Yeah. Look at Dima just going out on his own, and the frags are just going to fall.
Dima going for it. Can't seem to get it done, though. Crush and Hutchie finding success there, and Tony Black's going to get involved as well. The party is over, and it looks like Vega Squadron are going to be walking away with this one. Should Davkos be able to do just about anything? And, well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that's not the story we're going to be telling you today. Vega Squadron securing this map 16-14 over Team Spirit.